Hello folks and welcome back to my Let's Play of Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. Last time we left off, I think we were doing stuff on the moon. If I remember correctly, I don't, but we're going to find out in a few minutes. So, I'm a bit tired. About 10 to 6, about a couple hours, a good few hours ago, I had gotten back from Texas, from a convention. I went to RTX 2017, which wasn't the best RTX this they could have had, mostly due to the fact that they had to implement new security measures. But the reason they had to implement security measures is because a few months ago at another convention, I don't remember which, but it was I think it was Dragon Con or something. The guy who plays the Green Ranger, David Franks, I forget his name. I don't remember his name very well. But anyway, someone tried to stab him. So a lot of cons are now implementing more security. And at RTX, that translated to security checkpoints and metal detectors. Now, they didn't do that last year, and I get the reason why. It's because RTX is a big event, thousands of people go through. But the first day, they only had 2 metal detectors, and unfortunately, that caused a lot of congestion and a very long line. It did also help that it took a very long time to get our badges.
Let's go. Sir, I found something else. Looks like enemy warship positions. Can you pull it? Already downloaded, sir. Solid. Let's go. Tigris actual. Weapons are down. Moving to exfil.
Staff Sergeant, take us out.
Alright, so we've gotten some weapons downloads. So we gotta escape the ship in 3 minutes. Even after having not played this game in almost a good couple of months, I'm still fairly good at it. So, other than that, I went to RTX. Oops. And I had a fairly good time. I left earlier than I normally do. Normally I stayed the entire 3 days that I was there. But I figured I wasn't gonna probably see anything. I didn't feel like going to the second showing of the Ruby panel because I missed the first one. So I just decided to not go. And we decided to go home that Sunday, Sunday. So that's the long and short of the of our trip to RTX. I had fun, bought some buttons that have Papilio in Team Mystic and Stevani on it from Steven Universe, and I'm happy. Can't wait to go next year, though I'm probably gonna not go via my family. I'm probably gonna get a hotel this year, next year, and go like the day of. Well, not the day before, and get my badge, like that Thursday. And I don't know, go to the Alamo. Oh, I also went to the Alamo draft house while I was in Texas. For those of you who don't know, or who've never been to Austin, or who don't live in a place with the Alamo in it,
Here and now we will eradicate the authority and influence of the earth. Our world is just beginning. Theirs is dying. It is not enough to break free. We will break them. Their cities will burn along with the pages of their history. Mars returns.
Captain, they won't stop until they take our world. This may be our last stand. Understood, sir.
Ship repair updates for you, sir. Hangar deck is back online.
Good news.
I'll out an after-action report right away.
Ethan, accompany Sergeant Omar, assist him with the AAR. Yes, sir.
You've got it well in there, Captain.
No doubt you do. You've got your orders, Ethan. Yes, I do, sir.
Little forced FaceTime for those two, huh? Shame to miss that.
My money's on Omar.
Yeah, I got Ethan.
okay. Anyway, so damn it, they keep talking. I need to.
Not confirm or deny that, boss.
I'll take that as a yes. Take that as a hell yes. Making all kinds of history today. Let's get upstairs, Reyes. See what we got.
Anyway, so the Alamo Draft House is what is known as a premium movie theater, I guess. It's like a restaurant slash bar slash movie theater in one. And me and my cousins, one older cousin and one younger cousin, went to the Draft House to go watch Despicable Me 3.
Have a seat, get settled.
It's gonna be good, man.
Hope Sedef is watching.
To hell with them.
Quiet. What's coming on?
Claim the Moon Gateway Harbor from the Settlement Defense Front. The Gateway Complex is the Earth's primary cargo, commerce, and passenger terminal. A joint operation between Gateway Coast Guard Defense Forces and Special Operations groups, including the Navy's elite SCAR team and UNSA Marines, forced the
Yeah,
SETDEF
SCAR
into
team
a
all day.
full-scale
Go
retreat.
Navy!
For UNSA Armed Forces Media,
They got their
this is
asses
Renee
handed.
Sam in New Jersey.
Hoorah!
Alright, so every so often you can watch news briefings that give you an idea of what's happened in the world of Infinite Warfare.
Long day, Fever.
So let's get in. Let's go. Let's go do things. Let's go have fun. So after these missions, the world opens up a bit. And from here, it sort of becomes like a sort of open world game, I guess you'd call it. You're able to choose what objectives you want to do and where you want to go and how you want to do things. It's highly recommended that you do all the side missions first because those unlock a lot of things. So here are the most wanted board again. We haven't killed any of these guys yet. But on these missions we get to conduct later, we can kill a bunch of them.
This is a classified briefing.
I gotta remember to record those when I get a chance. Just steal the audio from them or whatever.
Commander. Captain. Engineering and bridge sifted through Ethan's hack from the seizure. It's a gold mine, sir.
What do we got here?
That's Rhett, Tigress, the others. A SETDEF.
Those are enemy tubs.
Each SDF ship tracks every other in its fleet. Now, we've pinpointed some of their positions. We can assault at your discretion, sir.
Alright.
New targets of opportunity on radar, Captain. Tracking 4 enemy vessels. Where shall we engage, sir?
So here we have what are known as targets of opportunity. We can go to different targets and attack them.
Triads indicate targets of opportunity. We should select one, Captain.
Stratcom has intel that an SDF leadership conference is scheduled in the Kuiper Belt. 4 destroyers are meeting to transfer HVTs to the Icarius. We'll get ourselves aboard and take out the HVTs. This one's just you and me, so full stealth.
Roger that. Let's do this.
So this one is more of a stealth
Good
mission.
work, Chief. We can use every edge.
Oh, I understand. I once stood in your shoes, Commander.
You were a captain, Mac? Why'd you give up your commission?
I committed the mortal sin that can break a commander in two. I cared.
We all care, Chief.
Ordering men into battle isn't for everyone. So the machines are now in my hands, and we're all in yours, Captain.
What she says is actually really true. I don't think I could be... Like, I don't think I could be, a commander in the army. Or anyone who has to send someone out to go die. The idea that someone is in my hands, like the life of someone, is potentially going to be under my command, is a very scary, very real thought, believe it or not, because I probably am going to enter the Air Force. I don't see much of its ins or buts about it. I want to be a teacher, but I also kind of want to go in the Air Force, so I probably will go into the Air Force for a couple of years and then become a teacher. After that, I'm going to, I guess, I don't know. I could also be a teacher in the Air Force. Like, I could be an MBT and teach the next generation of airmen. Although, I'm like, when I join the Air Force, I want to be an officer. I don't want to be an enlisted like my cousin is in the Army. I want to have the full officer's bars. I want to be Lieutenant Christian Robinson of the United States Air Force, or whatever the fuck the Air Force's ranks are. You know, I want that kind of accoutrements and those kind of, you know, I want the perks that come with the officer's ranks.
Roger, send it.
And but like I said, I don't know. Air Force is an interesting group of people. My cousin, he says he wish he did join the Air Force.
Oxygen's at 36%.
I should have been here by now. Got 30 more mics on the comms blackout to red.
There's still bingo on life support. Let's stay put.
Roger. Standing by for enemy movement.
Oh, there they are.
There she is.
Copy. Target confirmed. SDF Icarius overhead.
Dry dock hatchways are ingress.
Raj, keep tight to the hull.
I'll get us in.
Copy.
Since this is a stealth mission, I'm going to save it for the next video where I can dedicate all the time to it and, plan out shit. So I will see you guys next time. Laters.